to my channel.
Real hot girl shit.
Right there, manage my account, and from there you can go down to switch to pro account at the very bottom. Now this is the way that you're going to be switching to the pro account, is what they call it. Essentially, TikTok business account is what I would really refer it to. It's kind of synonymous to the Instagram business account or Instagram creator account. Pretty similar right here for TikTok pro account. So when it's a free account that you can do, of course, and you get tools that track your performance, aka analytics. So we're going to continue with this. They'll show you the analytics, and you can choose whatever your category is, of course, just like you could over on Instagram. So we're just going to say public figure. For some reason, everyone always says public figure. I don't know why. Like, I wouldn't call some Instagram model a public figure, but regardless, that's what everyone uses. We're just going to, for this example, we're just going to put that on there. So once you have your pro account, it'll look something like this. You'll see access to your analytics. So if you go to the three dots on the top right there, you'll see this page right here. Go to analytics, so the fifth option down. And the analytics are very similar to Instagram, which is nice because it does minimize or at least shrink the learning curve here. So because it's so similar, you really don't have to learn that much new stuff. So looking at the first one, video views, you can look at 28 days or at 7 days, and you'll see right here, I post very inconsistently. So looking at, if you post regularly, so 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day, whatever it might be, you should see some patterns between different days. And so you can say, every time I upload on a Saturday, it does better than a Tuesday. So maybe you want to start uploading more on Saturdays because that's when your audience is most active on TikTok, right? So it's a great way to really figure out, when the best time to upload would be. And then down here, you'll see what your followers are. So they show you when it goes up and down. Maybe you could correlate this to the views from above. Maybe you can correlate this to the videos that you uploaded and then dive in and figure out what type of video that was and really figure out from that, what did you do differently in that video that made more people follow you on TikTok? Then we have profile views. So maybe if you had one post that encouraged people to go and check out your profile, you could see that down here. And again, it is really nice how all the dates line up with these graphs. You'll see that as long as you're in the same, so 7 days for each of them, you'll see that you can go straight down the line and you'll see like the 28th, the 28th, 28th. And so you can correlate between graphs. Even though it's not overlaid, it is still very possible to look at this and correlate and say like, oh, if I posted that day, I got a lot of views, posted that day, then I got a lot of follows the next day. And you can see a lot of that. Now, going across the top, you'll see that you do have content right there. Content breaks down a little bit more based on the posts. They'll show you, which ones were successful, which ones were not successful, and how many views they got in the last 7 days. And so if we just click on one of those, it'll open it up. It'll open it up. Here we go. And again, a lot like Instagram, I keep saying that, guys, they show you even more stuff about it. So a lot of people saw it, they show you the traffic source. I think that's really interesting there because it kind of breaks down if people saw it from the For You page, which is kind of like the browse page for most people, or if it's from your personal profile. So if people went to your profile and then found it, that's how you gain views there. And above, they'll show you how many total views you have, the average watch time, which 5 seconds is really funny. On YouTube, I'm used to like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Here, 5-second watch time, like, it's just so different, right? So out of the total playtime of 29 minutes, it's an 8.96 second video. People watch for 5 seconds on average. And one thing I'm not actually sure about is if somebody watches the same video and it kind of loops through, I don't know if that counts as multiple views and full view duration for each of them, or if it's one view and like 16 seconds or something, right? So I'm not entirely positive on that one. I'm not sure how they do that, but it also shows you the reached audience based on the territories. For me, it's almost entirely in the United States. And so that's basically all you're going to be looking at for the individual posts. You can go down there, again, see all of your posts right there for the last 7 days. And then, of course, they prompt you again to create a new post. Then as we go over, you can see your followers, and they break down kind of the demographics of who's following you. So like where they're from and like what gender or sex they are, and then how many followers you have in general. So again, it's not super in-depth. It's not anywhere near what you see in the analytics from YouTube, but it is definitely enough to get you going and figuring out when you should post, who likes your content, who's following based on which posts, and which ones have the best call to action. to really get people to follow you. So if you tell them to follow you, or if it's just a really good video and they like it so much that they follow you, you got to figure out what you did there. So that's how I look at analytics. I hope this helped you. Again, like I said, it's very simple to set up a TikTok business profile. It's really not that complicated, but it is definitely something that you should remember to do if you are starting off on TikTok and you want to make any kind of money or expect to grow as a creator. So guys, that's what I have to show.
Real hot girl.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke.
Hey, I'm a problem, nobody solving. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless. He wanna build it like Megan Thee Stallion, don't want cause I want his daddy. I like to switch up my style every week. I gotta switch up my hair every day. I ain't no hoe, but I do be on going. I promise my gon' love me the same. I'm a hot girl, don't try it at home. I would that be showing my thong. I like to drink and I like to have cutting the checks. Dance on the now you been served. I like with a little bit of curve. Hit this uppercut, call that Captain Hook. Ayy, I go shopping, want it then I cop it. Ayy, yeah, popping, I do what they copy. Ayy, look, he's a sweetie, kiss it when he eat it. Ayy, yeah, know it's good when you chewing and you singing. I love with conversation that find a clip with no navigation. Mandatory that I get the head, but no guarantees on a penetration. I be texting with a bi chick, we both freaky, just shit. Getting super jealous, he don't even know about the other fellas. I need a Mr. Clean, make that cream. Okay, I just might need a baker, make that cream. Okay, you woke up mad at me before you ain't brush your teeth. That shit super sad. Carpe diem. I'm so indecisive, you can't cuff me, but I'm wifey. I just want a who gon' slurp me like a icy. Bite me so hard, had to put them on a diet. This ain't no tryouts, hold a hoe, you better not try me. I got a man, I got a I'm a banana, they got a split. One on your top, one on your tip. One for the club, one for the crib. Ice in his mouth, eat me up. Rockin' his chain, wearing his ring, getting some brain. I go shopping, want it then I cop it. Ayy, yeah, bitch poppin', I do what they copy. Ayy, look, he's a sweetie, kiss it when he eat it. Ayy, yeah, know it's good when you chewing and you singing. I go summer hang. He was trippin', so I hung out with his partner. Fuck him good, introduced me to his mama. Thought he had me.
On my next video. Love you. Bye.